Hello children, welcome back. I am teaching 7th class, 3rd chapter, simple equations. So before going to that topic, let us have a small topic, that is proverb, that is virtue alone ennobles. Virtue means, children, moral values. Whatever wealthy you are, whatever fame you have got, if you don't have this kind of moral values in you, you will not be considered as a particular personality. Your personality will not be identified among your society. The reason is you are showing your attitude. If you have attitude, what happens, moral values you cannot exhibit. So only if you have moral values, if you are good with the others, if you are taking care of others' feelings and you are supporting the others well, then definitely that will make you a noble person. A noble means a noble person. That makes you to have a good name and fame among your society, and you have a healthy and happy surroundings around you. Now let us come back to our studies. Now what I am doing is simple equations. Simple equations means, first, what are simple equations? That let us talk about. An equation which has a left hand side, usually we call it as LHS, and right hand side, you call it as RHS, with an equality sign between them, is called a simple equation. What is the meaning of this, children? You will be having one LHS, left hand side, and you will be having an RHS, right hand side, and there is an equality sign between them. This is called as LH, a simple equation. So when you are solving these problems, what you need to do is you need to do certain rearrangements. So rearrangements are needed to solve them. If you want to solve, you need to have certain rearrangements. What are these rearrangements? I am going to explain you with the help of an example. So first, you write down this simple definition, children. An equation which has left hand side LHS and the right hand side RHS with an equality sign between them is called a simple equation. So LHS is equal to RHS. This is how you will be getting. If you want to solve it, what you want, you have to rearrangements are needed to solve them. So what are these rearrangements? We will see. Let us you just copy this, children. Now let us see what are these rearrangements which I said. Let me talk about LHS and RHS, left hand side and right hand side. Here the operations you will be having different symbols between the letters, the values that are given to you, children. Suppose if you have two values with a plus sign between them. When this plus sign is going to RHS, it becomes minus sign. Examples. I am going to write example here. Suppose you have got x plus 2 is equal to 4. You want x value. Solving means finding out x value. This as it is you will have to write, children. Remember always in RHS whatever is there that you write first. Then from LHS whatever you are taking to RHS that you have to write. If first itself you cannot send. A small example I will give you, children. If any guest come to your house, what you will do? You will be inside, means you will invite them, you go inside and you invite them. So you will be in your house and you invite your guest. It is a guest to it. It is going from LHS to RHS. So first it should be in its position. RHS should be in its position. Then LHS should go there. So don't forget, children, whatever big sums, this is a small one which I am saying, but in your higher classes or here also in other exercises you may have a lengthy RHS. Whatever is the RHS, when you are sending from LHS to RHS a number, first RHS values you have to write and send LHS to RHS. And remember one more thing, that always variables should be on the left side. What are variables, children? Already you have done in the previous class. Whatever letters that are there, those are variables. And the numbers are constant terms. So variables, letters should be always on left side, numbers should be on the right side. If they are not like that, either sometimes you may need to get from right hand side to left hand side, or mostly you will have to send the numbers from left hand side to right hand side. So whatever it is, children, simple equations is a very important topic for you. I found many students are unable to solve their problems because they don't have proper knowledge about this solving. So children, as it is initial stages for you, understand carefully, practice carefully, have in mind what I am teaching you. That will definitely help you in future classes. You need to send the numbers. Always see that only the constant values are numbers. Why are we saying them as constant? Because you cannot change. Variables are letters. Letters should be on the left side. Why is it like that, children? Letters are variables. What is the meaning of variable? Ever changing. So whatever value that you are giving to that letter, the value will change. So they are called variables. So always variable should lie on the left side and constant term should lie on the right side. So when they are not there in your problem, first and foremost thing what you need to do is send all variables to the left side and all constant terms to the right side. Then you have to solve the problem. That is how you can solve it very easily. So let us do this. As we are proceeding, I will explain again. If you have bigger values, how to do, I will explain. So at present, it is the basics. So remember one thing, children, when left hand side, a number is going to right hand side, according to the operations given in the problem, there will be a change. Let us see what are the changes. Suppose here what you have got plus, children. Plus this 2 should go here. So first I have written 4 and minus 2. 4 minus 2. How much it is, children? It is 2. 2 is the answer for it. 4 minus 2 is the 2. 2 will be the answer. So x value you have got it as 2. So suppose instead of plus you have minus on the left side. Then when it is going to the right hand side, minus becomes plus. So let me take an example here. This is the first one. Now I am talking about second one. Suppose I have got it as x minus 2 is equal to 4. So what I should do, children? Variable should be on the left hand side. 4 I have to write, minus when it comes here plus. 4 plus 2, that is 6. 6 is the answer. See children, what is the difference here? Plus is there, so it has become minus. Minus is there, so it has become plus. When there is multiplication sign, this multiplication sign, when it goes to right hand side, it becomes a division. So let us have an example for it also. I will take x into 2. X into 2 means what children? You can write it as a 2x. 2x is equal to 4. X into 2 means 2x. See children, remember one more thing which you should have knowledge in algebra. There is no symbol between variable and number means what? It is multiplication. Sometimes they may give you this multiplication sign. Sometimes they may just give you 2 dot x. Dot is also a symbol of multiplication in algebra. Otherwise just they write like this without any symbol. What do you mean by that? That is also is nothing but you are multiplying. Are you understanding children? X into 2, that is multiplication, is nothing but 2x children. 2x is equal to 4. That means suppose x into 2 means 2x is equal to 4. What is x children? 4 divided by 2. So multiplication, when it goes to the right side, division. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So 2 is the answer for it. Now, when there is a division on LHS, when it goes to the RHS, multiplication. So let us see that also x divided by 2 is equal to 4. This is the problem. X divided by 2 is equal to 4 means what children? X is equal to 4 into 2, that is 8. This is the answer for it. So I hope you have understood children. This knowledge you should have very thoroughly in your mind. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth. So don't get confused children, copy it properly, and this will give you the basic knowledge about simple equations so that we can go ahead with the problems. Okay children? No, right on. No. Now let us go to the exercise 1. What is this exercise 1 dealing with? The first one is you have to write LHS and RHS. You have to write LHS and RHS. So let me write the answers here. LHS and RHS. So what is the first bit children? 2x is equal to 10. What is LHS here children? 2x and RHS is 10. Now second bit, 2x minus 3 is equal to 9. So LHS is 2x minus 3 and RHS is 9. And third bit, 4z plus 1 is equal to 8. So LHS is 4z plus 1 and RHS is 8. Next, fourth bit. Fourth bit is 5p plus 3 is equal to 2p plus 9. See children, here also variable is there. What I have explained. When you are solving it, this will come to the left side. When you are solving, I will explain you about this. 5p plus 3 is LHS. 2p plus 9 is RHS. Fifth bit. 14 is equal to 27 minus 5. So as it is in the problem, if you write LHS is 14 and RHS is 27 minus 5. When you are solving, bring variable on the left side and you have to solve it, children. Now, sixth one, 2a minus 3 is equal to 5. So, 2a minus 3 here, 5 in RHS. And what is the seventh one? 7m is equal to 14. So, 7m is LHS, 14 is RHS. Now, eighth one, 8 is equal to Q plus 5. So, LHS is 8, Q plus 5 is RHS. Of course, when you are solving, you will have to bring this as LHS, this as RHS. Since in the problem they are only asking you by seeing the equation what is LHS, what is RHS. That means this problem is dealing with your knowledge about, improving your knowledge about what is the left hand side and what is right hand side. Afterwards, what you need to do, how to solve it, we are going to learn. Okay, children? Right. Now, the second problem. What is the second problem, children? Solve the following by trial and error method. Solve by trial and error. It is by trial and error method. What is the meaning of this trial and error method, children? Whatever method which I have told you, what did I say? I said that you have to bring a number from left hand side to right hand side. What you need to do? You have to first see what is the sign between them, whether it is plus or minus or into or division. Accordingly, from LHS to RHS, when the numbers are going, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, into becomes division, division becomes multiplication. This is what I have explained you, where you are solving it by normal method. But what is this trial and error method? The trial and error method means what, you know, children? You are trying with different values. For which value you are getting LHS as equal to RHS, that will be your solution. So it's a very lengthy process, children. But since they have asked you to do it in this method, you are supposed to do it in that method. Okay, so let us see one by one. This first one is 2y is equal to 2 plus y. 2 plus y is equal to 7. So when you have got this 2 plus y is equal to 7, you need to see what is the value, probable value for y. So, here I have not written trial and error method. Trial and error method. So, let us see. 2y is equal to 7 you have got. So, children, here y value, you take let y is equal to 1. Let y is equal to 1. That means what, children? 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. 3 is equal to 7. Yes, it is false. You cannot take. 2 is not equal to 7. Is it not so? 2 is not equal to 7. LHS should be equal to RHS. So, 2 is not equal to 7. Now, let y is equal to 2. That is 2 plus 2 is equal to 7. Is 4 equal to 7? No. You cannot take y as 2. Now, let y is equal to 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 7. 5 is not equal to 7. So, y cannot be 3. Now, go to let y is equal to 4. 2 plus 4 is equal to 7. 6 is not equal to 7. So you cannot take y as 4. Let y is equal to 5. If you take y is equal to 5, 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 7 is equal to 7. So here you have got 7 is equal to 7, children. Whatever values you have tried, in that you didn't get LHS and RHS as equal. But in this simple equations, you are supposed to get LHS is equal to RHS. So this is possible only when you have got the correct value of the variable. So for the variable, here variable is y. I have taken various values right from 1. 1 I did not get, 2 I did not get, 3 I did not get, 4 I did not get, but 5 I have got the answer. So what is the value of y? Y is equal to 5 is the answer, children. So you have got it by trial and error method. I hope you have followed. Copy it, children. Next. Let us see the second one. What is the second? The second bit is a minus 2 is equal to 6. First you understand the value, children, the problem. What is that they are saying? Variable is a. To this a, if you subtract 2, you are getting 6. What are you understand with this, children? It means that a value should be greater than 6, no? If it is lesser than 6, or if blindly you follow a is equal to 1, a is equal to 2, a is equal to 3, that gives you a very wrong impression about you. It is not that, children. It is not at all in that way. What you need to do is, you need to understand the given problem. What is the problem says? The problem says that a minus 2 is equal to 7. That means some value of a to this, if you subtract 2, you are getting 6. 6, you know, you are getting 6. That means what, children? A value should be greater than 6. Therefore, a should be greater than 6. So, we have to start taking values right from 7. Let a is equal to 7. So, 7 minus 2 is equal to 6. Are you getting, children? 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 is not equal to 6. Now, let a is equal to 8. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. How much, children? 6 is equal to 6. So, you are getting here 6. Therefore, a is equal to 8. This is the answer. So, try understand, children. First, you have to see the problem. Understand the problem. Then you have to start taking values. Trial and error method means directly you cannot start with 1. Let variable is equal to 1, let variable is equal to 2. If you start doing that, that will become a very lengthy solution. At the same time, since you are doing the unnecessary ones, the examiner will not have a good impression about you. He will clearly understand that you are not followed the problem, the content of this sum properly. So, first you see the problem, understand what is the content, what is hidden in it. When the problem is given a minus 2 is 6, you should understand some number is there for a. From that, if I subtract 2, I am getting 6. That means what? Subtracting means a should be greater, no? How can you take 1, 2, 3? That mistake don't do, children. Let us go to the next sum. Next one. Let us see the third bit. Third bit, 5m is equal to 15. So with 5 something else you have to multiply. Here there is no symbol, means I told you no multiplication. So here we can take right from 1. Let m is equal to 1. 5 into 1 is equal to 15. 5 is not equal to 15. So you don't get. Let m is equal to 2. 5 into 2 should be equal to 15, but 10 is not equal to 15. So this is also the not the answer. Let m is equal to 3. 5 into 3 is equal to 15. 15 is equal to 15. See, you have got LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, what is m value, children? M value is 5. This is the answer. Write down this third bit. Now, let us see the fourth bit. Fourth bit is 2n is equal to 40. So here again, let n is equal to 1. 2 into 1 is equal to 14. 2 is not equal to 14. Let n is equal to 2. 2 into 2 is equal to 14. 4 is not equal to 14. Now, take let n is equal to 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 14. 6 is not equal to 14. Let n is equal to 4. 2 into 4 is equal to 14. 8 is not equal to 14. So you cannot take 4 also. Let n is equal to 5. 2 into 5 should be equal to 14, but 10 is not equal to 14. Let n is equal to 6. 2 into 6 is equal to 14. 12 is not equal to 14, so you cannot take even this. Let n is equal to 7. 2 into 7 should be equal to 14. 14 is equal to 14, so here you have got 14 value. So LHS and RHS are same. So n is equal to 7. This is your answer, children. Copy it. So I am stopping here, children. I hope you have understood the main content of simple equations and linear equations. We are going to talk about the next topic in the next class.